So this war against the Cravers is over before it started, pretty much. Not sure when I'm gonna be literally ending it, but yeah, there's Bordiani with this fleets up here that I want to go after now. Really, I'm finding Horatio, and then the fleets down south which I'm starting to build up and move towards there. We'll take out the Sophon and the Lumeris. And yeah, we're getting in sight of winning the game now, definitely. Right, so we'll take that next turn. Okay, Wraiths are coming in, so there's a ton of Phantoms in this area which I can move out very soon. Let's end the turn. Oh, science, by the way, I'm making 12.5k. Which is a lot better than it was when I was complaining how little science I had at one time when I had about 4k, I think. There's more things I can do about increasing it as well. What's going on here? Have I just won the game? Oh no, it's Empire eliminated. I think it's similar icon maybe when you win the game, I can't remember. Might be a mixture of those two, it looks like. If you want to know what it looks like, go check my last Let's Play. So, or keep on watching this one. Latest political survey. So we get an election in 4 turns. Militarists and industrialists are in the lead. I'm trying to increase the scientist ideology through various means, getting more Sophon and new Zavali I will be doing, but yeah, harder said than done. Or the other way around, actually. So the power of the economy reached level 8. Deed, trade clearing bureau completed. Excellent. So we now own the marketplace, which yeah, we kind of do own the marketplace in many regards. I've just been selling tons in it recently. The United Empire has been eliminated. I don't know why that's triggered in now. I'll come back to that shortly. They did. I was forgetting with them as well. Not only did they have a settler, but they had some fleets coming up here, didn't they? But yeah, United Empire are no longer. So what else we got going on this turn? Razum's losing population. In terms of the Cravers as well, let's have a quicker or bigger look at them. So having a war party would be great, because I definitely want to keep them in. They also get extra ideology when the pacifist events happen, and less for pacifists because of their political traits. Yeah, extra FIDSI, depletion, extra reaction there. Cost reduction on ships when you get up to 20 collection. And that one looks pretty amazing. Plus 40% production if the Empire is at war. So there are reasons why you would want a lot of them, but yeah, I'm not sure if I'll want them everywhere, depleting my planets, frankly. I just had a crash to desktop then after I tried exiting this hero's screen after having upgraded one of his skill points. So I'm hoping I don't get this again. I selected the extra influence, and I was mentioning the fact that he happens to be probably in the wrong place when it comes to culture influence. He's on Bundas, but I'm not sure I'm going to move him. I'll just select that culture nonetheless. So I closed a ton of the windows we had open as well, which I can't remember if I closed or not. What else have I got to do this turn? There was a collection bonus. What have we got? Yeah, who knows. But that's how the population is looking. And I've got fleets up there to move. I should, well, hopefully I have some wraiths coming in. No, it doesn't look like I have this turn, so I can't move the tons of freighters I've got hanging around. Oh, the colony ship is made though. So let's get that up to there. Yeah, I think I'm not going to be able to colonize it, but I'll try. Might have to take that out if I want it desperately enough. So yeah, you can see a ton of freighters I've got here. Just need the wraiths to go with them, and I've got 2 in there now, so I'll be moving some of those out. In the meantime, however, let's get to this invasion. So I'm just gonna do... Infiltration should be enough here, I'm hoping so. So let's fight. My troops, well actually their infantry is better than mine, but my armor is better than theirs, so... I have 50-50. I don't know what the composition of the AI chooses. But I've got a good chance to take them out, I think. Yeah. I would have picked preemptive bombing maybe if I didn't think I was going to do this. Huh. Well, I think I might be just short here actually. After that first combat round. Yeah. Did I have any more troops come in? Well, they wouldn't have been able to play a part this turn anyway, so... Right, we'll take it next turn. It's not the end of the world. Right. Still don't know where I really need to go down here. Let's do the movement then. So let's hopefully get some scouts in the right place. 80% of the galaxy is now explored, almost there. And what is that? Ah, that's what I was hoping for. You discovered the planet Chinomi, home of the Vodiani AI. Today, yeah, I think they happen to have a Vodiani ship there, which is their equivalent of colony. So I'm not really sure what you have to do when it comes to Vodiani. Do you have to take out their ship, or do you have to colonize the home system, or what? Could be an issue if I have to recolonize it. Okay, so I think, well, there's a tiny bit of movement. Let's have a look. There's a shadow ship there that's come down in that direction. We found asteroid field. Okay, there's no expeditions there. There's a lot of expeditions to do here, so I will actually do those before moving on. Okay, there's 2 here, so let's do all of them, I guess. Hopefully no pirates or anything there. I was tempted then to send a probe down towards a minor race which is nearby, I believe. There's a lot of proto-orchid down here. Let's move that down in that direction then. Yeah, it looks like a minor race to me. Okay, there's fleet gathering there, and that's gone down here. No sign of yeah, anything off in the fog. I'll bring that on a tour around here just to get rid of the fog. Right, I think that's it for the key movement this turn. So I'm gonna, as usual, take a minute out to do the freighters and the build list. So this is the systems management screen this turn, still focusing on science, the odd low production places making the Riftborn, focusing on getting Wraith ships because they're really fast, increase the fleet speed. Probably gonna stop making so many Phantoms. I've actually got quite a lot that are waiting for Wraith ships, and there's the odd place that still is getting that infrastructure. The approval's very high as well. Now when I actually brought in this law, yeah, the one reason why I was able to get it in, because I haven't so much happiness still, was because I declared war on the Cravers, so I was getting 30 extra approval off that. I'm actually recording this part of the video on a different day as well. There was a small patch that came out recently. Don't believe it actually changed anything with the game. It was just a new debug feature for those people who want to help with the development of the game. So when I actually loaded back into the game, I had this pop-up. I believe this is to do with probably the minor race over there, but I can't see their planets icon yet, so I can't talk to them, one of those. At least I don't think I can. And I've done all the freight, which took me friggin' ages. I've actually created a thread on the official forums about asking them to add a new freighter starport management feature. New tab here basically, so I'll leave a link, and if you want to check that out and add your weight behind that idea, then that would be great. Right, so I believe I'm pretty much ready to end a turn, but there's a couple of things I should do. I think there's a ship up here which I could attack. I've moved fleets on, an entire fleet there with wraiths. Got another entire fleet that's been moving down here for a while. Move some phantoms down here. There's a fleet developing there. More fleets developing there. Let's attack whatever this happens to be then. I think it was a colony. Pupa. Okay, so if we come into advanced, I'll do that. I wish you could lock. A nice feature would be if you could select a certain fleet layout for these certain cards so it would remember them. That'd be definitely very useful as well. So I'm going to have that. Get a bit of extra dust if we do manage to destroy it. And fight. Probably retreat. Now since I actually have a number of fleets starting to come towards the Sophon, I think it might be a time to actually make a demand with them and actually try this feature out. So I think there's the ability to click to write a diplomatic demand. And they all seem to be the same, but there's 3 different thresholds. Let's click that one. Now I think what happens is, in return for pressure cessation, which is, it mentions down there, this is demand to remove the diplomatic and territorial pressure on another empire in exchange for something. Yeah, you can basically demand something here. So they have a number of techs. How many can I ask for? Just 1, I think. Oh, there's a... Well, should we ask for the culture flip? That would be a good one. I don't believe you can ask for any more techs once you've made 1 choice. What about Hyperion? We need that. Okay, and that's the offer I'm going to make. I assume they will turn it down and we'll be at war. Right. That demand you made? Not clever. It's made the Sophonity rather angry. In an angry enough way to declare war. Type of way. Prepare for a whipping. Okay. Right, so yeah, that's what I thought would happen. I don't know how often you will be able to successfully demand stuff off them. Maybe I should have only demanded 1 thing, and certainly not a very expensive tech that would allow me to culture flip those 2 places. But yeah, I need to watch out for Sophon fleets now. I hope there's, well, there's some over here by the looks of it. There's also another fleet there and a fleet there, so they have a few fleets going around. Let's check out actually who they're at war with. That would be an idea, wouldn't it? Before making a demand in the first place. Okay, I think everyone's looked like they were at Cold War with everyone, if I'm not mistaken. So let's end the turn. Money's crazy. I need to sell a ton of resources again this turn. And I should probably invest a bit more into my trade companies and even try and think about where I could be moving headquarters to, or even subsidiaries. Right. I think that might be a message for, yeah, Ruckbat. Had that destroyed. Political survey is in. Let's close that. Okay, yeah, we lost that. Doesn't matter. I'll be soon retaking that anyway, probably. This collection, I'm pretty sure these aren't sticking. Okay, that's the population situation. Let's come back to that shortly. Okay, so that was a collection, wasn't it? Let's close that. Got a hero upgrade. I turned down my graphic settings a tiny bit because it's affecting frame rates on this map size at the moment. Right, what can I pick? Let's pick that one, is it? Seems reasonable. Okay. And this guy. What can I get here? Reduce the money for its cost. Yeah, let's do that one. I'm not going to pay too much attention with these, really. This stage. Got the key bonuses. Right, so where's some combat? Is there any combat that I can do? Not that I can see. Well, let's take the Idris system, is it, first of all. So I should be able to win via infiltration. I won't watch this because it's, yeah, pretty much guaranteed. Okay. Even have to use local resistance. So we're taking Idris, so I'm going to have to save and reload to get rid of, well, allow me to make new system developments. Because otherwise I won't have a starport, and I definitely need one. Right. One turn away from getting to the 5th era in the science section, which is huge. And let's move on my fleets then this turn. Okay. Right, got 3 bits of movement supposedly. There's a shadow ship over here. Okay, let's bring that up in that direction. If it'll allow me to. Still haven't found the ratio capital. It's pretty damn crucial as well, I find it. Right, there's an expedition to do here. Guess it looks like I'm going to try and win the game by taking capitals, so yeah, pretty important that I know where they are. Right, let's continue. Well, I'm actually out of movement, but it looks like this. Come down in next turn. That shadow ship. Let's come down here. Okay. And we've got another one over here. Ah, we found these guys. So they're allied to the Horatio. Well, let's... I got a feeling we might be able to flip these guys, unlike the Vodiani ones. So I'll do one this turn, and then next turn, if that has gone up, I'm just going to massively invest in this and basically annex them. What are these anyway? These are the nearest. They're good on fertile worlds and they're ecologists. Green streak gives extra happiness on systems with that are fertile, unlike the situation with the Riftborn. Right, so let's come down here. Okay, we found 80% of the galaxy, so the ratio can't have too much more, but who knows. Right, I think I've done all the little bits of movement I wanted to do, so I'm going to take a minute out to update the build list. Okay, so here is the systems management screen this turn, pretty much the same as last turn, same things going on. I've actually stuck a couple of colony ships in the list though on Sassini and also on Lures in the list there. I might be needing some potentially coming up if I want to expand my trade routes and have long lines down towards wherever the enemy's capitals happen to be. That's the path of conquest I'll be trying to take. The other things going on, I actually spent some money upgrading certain HQs here because I've got a lot of money, I should do something with it. I sold all of my Eden incense because it would have hit the cap this turn, so I got some money there for that. I would love to buy some resources, but there isn't much here, so I could really do with more. Hyperium, for instance, no heroes to buy yet. This feature, I should probably use it, shouldn't I? This came in when I built that wonder, so I could increase the tax rate, I could lower the tax rate, and to be honest, I've no idea which would be the best idea. If lowering, say, made people more willing to sell some of these resources, that would be really good for me, but if they're buying and selling stuff, I would want, yeah, I arguably want to get more money, so I want to tax them as well. So I really don't know what to do here. I'm gonna... let's try tax them more, is it? So we'll do that. And yeah, we should get 25% back for each thing they sell now. So in terms of movement this turn, been grouping up fleets and moving them. So there's well, some phantoms coming down there. They're grouping up when I get some more Wraith ships in. I've moved a complete fleet down to Rukbat, and this second fleet should come down pretty soon. I can get there next turn as well, so I may be able to invade that coming up. Other than that, I reorganized the ships around here a bit. So I've got that fleet, 100% manpower, and it's now got a second rate ship, it didn't before. This fleet I also reorganized, or is it this one? It's this one. Sadly it doesn't have full manpower. You can see there though, on the left hand bit, the 79%. It's getting 6% manpower back, which isn't that much actually, but I'm surprised it's getting manpower back at all. Although this isn't within an enemy's influence, which normally prevents it, I thought you had to own the system to get manpower back, which I don't. You can see the -2 ownership there, so I don't really know how exactly it works, to be honest, but it does appear we are getting some manpower back. I am gonna move a fleet on then, so or 2 actually. I should probably move that guy as well. 79% manpower is, I guess, enough. I would like to yeah, take a long line of planets down here connecting towards their capital down there, but it doesn't look like it's easily done. I probably can't colonize that without taking that. That isn't actually colonized yet. I think I'm going to come in here and destroy those ships first, and then I'll move on to there. So I've got a colony ship coming through there. I might make some there, and Cassini's making a colony ship. I doubt I'll be able to colonize that, but you never know. So that could be another route in through these miners. Right, so let's... Can I attack here? Yes I can. Right. Oh, looks like that's all I can do. That isn't an import then, is it? I'm not interested in that, so let's... You know what, I'll keep that there this turn. I won't invade it though. I just don't need it particularly, so I don't want to waste my manpower. And that might as well stay there and then move there, so I'll get the manpower back this turn. Yeah, I'll keep those there. I think some of the other, this one for instance is getting back 25% manpower. I don't know if there's a cap on manpower you can get per turn. I imagine that 25% might be it. I've almost actually hit my cap on manpower that I can store, even though I'm not making manpower. Right, so this turn we get those new singularities in, which should be rather interesting. I haven't really taken a good look at them or thought about what I could use them for, but I've certainly got enough money to use them. Whether I've not got enough resources, that's another question. So I think the next tech I'm going for is finally getting a volcanic tech, and also I believe it upgrades the curiosity levels, so I can get those 3rd level resources in theory. Wow, we're actually top when it comes to research as well. It seems we're the first to unlock 14 technologies and gained an extra science boost because of that. So there's a new support module as well for our ships. I'll probably want to upgrade to that if I've got enough antimatter. Okay, I'll keep that on the list. Once again, the Lumaris are letting us know that we can trade with them. The Cravers want peace, which I may give them, I may not, I'm not entirely sure yet. Okay. There's a black hole which is now within my possession, supposedly. Survey, that's how it's looking. That was changed there. So research. So this one, fleet can go back from where it came when arriving in the singularity. The players can replay space battles and ground battles. Okay. And this one, movement points are automatically refilled on fleets arriving. Heroes are not affected by the assignment lock. And it completes stuff in a build queue. I think I could well be using that to speed my fleets along, actually. Let's have a think about that. So yeah, I might have to get rid of some of my old singularities. Yeah, so I'm going to pick up this. That will... well, I've mentioned this, haven't I? So it's volcanic and curiosities. I only get that in 3 turns. It's only going to take 18 odd thousand. Oh wow, the science surplus might have hit the cap actually, which is yeah, you should stick more than one thing in the list. Right. So science is done. I've got that peace treaty potentially. Is there any combat I can do this turn then? There might be. I'm not here, but what is that? Right, there's a full fleet there. Pretty much a decent fleet as well. Well, all of a sudden they've got some fleets over here. Let's attack this then. Oh wow, okay. I didn't realise it was as good a fleet as that. Cravers, yeah, they look half decent all of a sudden, don't they? There's a colony ship in there. Let's put the watch thing on. If they line up like that, they're not going to do too well. So I could do with actually increasing my ship abilities coming up, definitely. So after I got the volcanic tech though, I think I've upgraded this one, haven't I? Yeah. Okay, so let's put... So they can't use the third flotilla. Right. I think that formation would do. Have extra shields, or should I have shields? I use projectiles actually. I'll go for barrage fire then. Right. And let's watch, fight. So it's going to be an interesting combat. So I have, these are defensive ships, those are more offensive ships. So they look pretty good, to be honest. He's going for hull plating. When I use... Well, actually that's going to work well for him because I use missiles. Yeah, this could definitely get losses here. Well, we have a morale boost here. What, is this short or what? I think he's gone for flank, which is actually really good against missiles. So it could have a bit of an issue here. He should be able to shoot me, because he had 80% on loan. Okay, we're starting to take down some of his ships. My Wraith is looking pretty badly beaten up though. I think that's about to get taken out so they can redirect their fire. At least I hope so. To lose that. Okay. Yeah, maybe in my interest to actually make peace of the Cravers, because they can definitely do damage to me, and I've already taken a capital, so it's debatable what more I need to actually take off them. Right, so that's going to delay me getting down to the Vodiani, definitely, because I need to have a Wraith in that fleet. Yeah, I want a clear route though over to get down here into the Horatio. Maybe I'm gonna have to take this route through here instead. So I might wanna take these. Okay. That can't attack. Not interested in that. I am interested in that though. Right, let's move my fleets on this turn. Let's see if I can colonize this. No, I don't think so. You cannot attack an enemy when in a Cold War influence zone. Well, I'm not trying to attack, I'm trying to colonize it. Okay. Right, I think what I'm going to do then is take a minute out and update my build list and so on, and figure out what I'm going to be doing in terms of the Cravers.
chaos that is your universe. Willing to do anything to save our own.